Tanvi Marupally. Missing since January 17, 2023. Missing from Conway, Arkansas. Born March 24, 2008. Age now 14. Sex female. Race Asian. Hair color black. Eye color brown. Height 5'5". Weight 115 pounds. Both photos shown are of Tanvi. When she was last seen, she was wearing a purple jacket and carrying a blue backpack. Anyone having information should contact 1-800-843-5678 Conway Police Department, Arkansas, 1-501-450-6120.
On January 17, 2023, 14-year-old Tanvi Marupally disappeared after leaving her school in Conway, Arkansas. She has not been seen or heard from since. Angeline, what happened here?
Well, Curtis, Mom says that Tanvi left for school that day and everything seemed perfectly fine. She took her school bus to school, she attended all her classes, but then she didn't show up when it was time to come home at about 4 o'clock. So later on, police and her family discovered that she was in the area of her school bus stop and then simply kept on walking. This is so out of character for Tanvi. She's a straight A student. She's very close to her family, and nobody knows what happened.
Do we know what led up to her missing? Any idea?
Well, that's the big question. Her mom says they did have a family discussion the night before, and they talked about the possibility of the family moving back to India. But this is an ongoing discussion they've had on and off for several years now. So the question is, did that upset her somehow when she decided to take off? She didn't want to go back to India? That's a possibility. Or maybe she left school and was going to meet somebody and got stuck out there. Nobody knows, but the family and the community have been working very hard the last few weeks. They just can't believe that it's been this long that she's been gone.
Now, let's take another good look at Tanvi Marupally. She's Asian, 14 years old, 5'5", 115 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes, and wears eyeglasses. Last seen wearing a purple jacket and blue backpack. If you've seen Tanvi or know anything about her disappearance, please call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. 1-800-THE-LOST. That's 1-800-843-5678. OP Nation, if you know anything about this disappearance and you know where she is, please make that call.
Again and again, the OP Nation keeps stepping up, so please, any help there.
It's been nearly 2 months since 14-year-old Tanvi Marupally vanished from Conway, Arkansas, a suburban town just 30 minutes northwest of Little Rock. The morning of January 17, 2023, began like most others for Tanvi and her family. According to her mom, after arriving at school that morning, Tanvi attended all her classes and left the building at the end of the day. It was after that, however, when the seemingly normal day would take a turn. That afternoon, Tanvi didn't return home. Police discovered that although she was in the area around her bus stop after school, she kept walking instead of going home. Something her family says is extremely unlike her. Tanvi's mom, Sridevi Idara, told NMEC that Tanvi is a good student and that she loves being with her family. She described her as smart, kind, and always willing to help others. The evening before Tanvi went missing, her family continued an ongoing discussion on the possibility of moving back to India. They're unsure if the discussion made Tanvi upset or if another factor could have played a role in her disappearance. But nearly 2 months later and with no explanation of what happened, it's as if Tanvi vanished that January day. Today, her family, law enforcement, and NMEC are looking for any clues as to what may have happened to her. To increase awareness about Tanvi and her disappearance, NMEC worked alongside the television show, On Patrol, Live, bringing the case to a nationwide audience, just 3 weeks after Tanvi went missing. The segment, which was part of NMEC's ongoing partnership with the show, aired February 10 on the Reelz network. And NMEC is taking steps to make sure Tanvi stays in the public eye. Beginning next week, her photo and information will be featured on gas station television pumps, GSTV, throughout Arkansas and the surrounding states, Kentucky, Mississippi, Texas, Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri. Thanks to NMEC's partnership with GSTV, Tanvi, and other cases of missing children get exposure like never before. Tanvi's local community in Arkansas has also come together in the search for her, supporting her family, assisting in community searches, and spreading the word in hopes it will bring Tanvi home. If you have any information on Tanvi or her disappearance, please contact the Conway Police Department at 1-501-450-6120 or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST.